there have it.
Yeah, I have some too. It's episode 294 of Wrestling with Trivia, and look at the match we have here before your eyes tonight. It's not just any old one-on-one random six-way. No, it is a tag team title match. The Skeleton Crew's in the house. We got Eric. We got Jacob defending tonight against No Schlubs themselves. The 2 and B two-man bumps in the house. Mike and Scott. It's gonna be an awesome one. I can just tell Eric, Jacob, how you guys doing tonight.
Doing good.
It's been a long time. I've been very sleepy, not playing over here. That doesn't matter. We are the first, the longest, the shortest reign, the tallest, whatever. Mike and Scott are great. It should be fun to play them. Yeah.
Yeah, promo of the year and their opponents, Mike and Scott. How y'all doing?
I'll tell you what, I'm coming in injured, got the pneumonia, but I got those PEDs like a good 80s superstar. I got antibiotics, I got steroids, I got everything in me, and I'm ready to go. And I'm got my boy Scott getting ready to head all the way to NYC to bring home that $1 million check at Fanatics Fest. But first, it's Tag Team Gold on the horizon for the 2MB.
That's right, Mike.
Let
We're
me cut my promo
undefeated.
again. No, I'm kidding.
Now we got to get the belts. Excuse
Yes.
me, championship titles.
Champion, that's right. Belts. Hold up your pants.
Yeah, eventually go to. Still Gabe Kapolsky. That's a different thing. We got 20 mixed bag questions here for you. Best of luck to you tonight. Shoot your best shot. There's no negatives. Combined scores tonight. So the combined score of Eric and Jacob versus the combined score of Mike and Scott. So best of luck to everybody. If you need more time to think, so say extension, say repeat. You only get 3 of those, so use them as you need them. Question number 1. How much money did the Rock claim his shirts were worth while in the nation? Please, for a dollar value. I don't know. I'll just ask the
Just
question.
remind me, are the extensions?
Yeah.
And those are 3 total for the team, right?
I don't know. I'll do 3 per person. So
Cool.
you can have 3. Scott can have 3. So technically 6 per team.
So
Scott,
do you have the
don't-
They are individual though. So he'd have to tell us to be like, use your other one. I'm out if you were to be out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric.
50K or 500K.
Jesus. Wait, what? Jacob.
6,000?
What you got? Mike
I went low. I was trying to remember 500.
and Scott.
500.
It is just $500. So 2MB taking an early lead here. 50,000 for a shirt. I mean, they don't. That's not a house payment.
What's that
That's
made
like-
of? Then?
Although now
Well, 2 people.
he does buy
Probably.
his
And Nick Aldis hold TNA tag titles with. Of course, this is WWT rules, as in if no one can pull both, I'll give it to those that pull just the one. But I got a feeling someone, if not multiple, will pull both names. Nick Aldis currently seen on SmackDown. He used to do the wrestles. Actually, I'll give you a little more time because I'm asking for 2 names.
What I mean with 50K, it was in Argentinian pesos, which translates to $500, actually.
5,
I was right.
4,
In a different
3, 2, 1. Pens down. So started with the top. Eric
I said Sting and Drew McIntyre, because why not?
and Jacob.
Doug Williams and Samoa Joe.
I can't edit your scores. That's Mike.
Well, I know I got one. I think you're dead on there. So Doug Williams, I had put Scott Steiner, but I do believe it was Samoa Joe.
Just so there's no, you did say so, but just to be safe, do full name just to be safe. And then Scott.
You mean it wasn't Dr. Death Steve Williams? That's no.
I don't know. I just I
put Doug Williams.
I play enough trivia where I just I know how people are paranoid.
I don't remember the other one. I just said Rob Terry for the other one. But
No, it was indeed just Jacob getting the point there. Looking for Samoa Joe, Doug Williams would be correct. So catch up a little bit there, halfway there. Who did Seth Rollins lose to at WrestleMania 31?
My son is doing backflips over here. He knows this answer. He wants in so bad. But sorry, wrong tag
Yeah.
part. You're too young.
Let me send me recent-ish. Try to go all over the place here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double check something. Okay. We'll go over here. Mike, what you got?
The Viper, Randy Orton.
And what you guys got?
Randy Orton.
And what you got, Eric?
Mike clearly meant Cowboy Bob Orton, Randy Orton.
And Jacob.
Randy Orton.
Yes, Randall Keith Orton is correct. And
I was actually
full,
going-
full names, Mike.
No, the Big
Full
O.
names.
Huh?
Full names, Mike. Full
Full
names.
name? All right, full name.
Full names.
Yeah,
All right.
we can't even be
All
2MB. We're the 2-man bump. We gotta do a full.
No, remember.
What
I'm
music
not-
star appeared at WCW Super Brawl 2000?
I just put initials this time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Scott, what you got?
I think this is wrong. I just have Master P.
All right, musician. Mike.
Just to be sure, the Godfather of Soul, James Brown.
Well, now you're overdoing it.
Hey.
Jacob.
The Reverend Cleophas James. Oh, wait, I'm James Brown.
And then Eric.
That boy good.
Thank God for Brian saying James Brown.
Yeah.
James Brown, meaning the Skeleton Crew just tied it up. We are back to being tied here. Question number 4. Although Master P is definitely not on there, is he? Could that help? No, he's not. I just want to make sure. Yeah, it's a little earlier. I just was wondering. Well, things were like obviously I was looking for one answer, but maybe it could have been right. Who did AJ Styles face his only WWF televised match in January 2002? This is before they got the F out.
For his wife. He's a good man. Oh, no, that was 01. Never mind.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric, what you got?
No, I said Billy Kidman.
And Jacob?
The Hurricane?
Scott?
I think specifically at the time, Hurricane Helms.
And then Mike.
Stay in the back. There's a hurricane coming through.
Yeah, Hurricane is fine, yeah. Usually, unless they specify same human role. Yeah, no, we're usually pretty good here with the names. Although this time, I'm kind of asking specifics, but I'm asking the opposite of that. Who was the Midnight Rider?
The first time, right?
Yes.
It was recycled in TNA.
Then no. The first one, yeah. Wait, wouldn't the answer be the same?
No, I don't think
Oh,
so.
okay.
I think
5,
somebody took Russo and he got
4,
out.
3, 2, 1. Jacob, what you got?
The Thoreau Daddy.
Eric.
No. I said Terry Gordy.
Mike.
Son of a plumber.
And Scott.
American Dream.
Yeah, that is what I was looking for. Who was the other person? Mike.
I can't remember. It was like this was like early because he was doing that, and then like Mr. Wrestling, like 500 or whatever.
Okay, I thought Dusty also just was the same guy again.
Yeah, no, I think it was somebody.
What was the tagline for WrestleMania 22? If I was playing the WrestleMania theme, you might have heard
I know. I was gonna say you always have WrestleMania themes playing.
it. I changed the soundtrack.
Which is crazy because those themes get hammered in our heads and we all get sick of them after Mania.
Oh my God! If I
Oh,
take
then-
anybody out at Fanatics Fest, it has to be Travis Scott.
Oh yeah,
damn song.
And I would imagine I could beat DJ Kali in some stuff.
3. I'm mute. 2, 1. Mike.
Peter Gabriel, big time.
Scott.
It's so much larger than life, big time.
Eric.
Big time.
Jago.
Big time.
Isn't it ironic?
Time is correct.
Isn't it ironic that was the last one in an arena and it was called Big Time? Just saying.
That is ironic, actually. Shout out to Alanis Morissette.
Bigger than
Tyler
36.
Maiden played Sabretooth in the first X-Men film. Also competed in WCW under what name?
I could have told you the first part.
we need Tom Green on this one. Time for another WCW.
And yes, a WCW. Yeah.
Good night. He was a jobber.
I don't think he's I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't seen every one of his videos. I haven't seen one of this covered yet. I could be wrong. Could totally be one, but 5,
Extension.
3. But side wrestler, not just a jobber. I don't know. I imagine he won too.
He was like a B show guy though.
I mean, yeah, not a huge, but I'm saying I think he did like some Clash of Champions and some shit. All right, back to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric, anything?
I wrote the Cape Man because why not?
Why not? Jacob?
Robin Green's bodyguard.
Scott?
I'm guessing, but I'm just picking a WCW name. I'm saying Van Hammer.
Okay, and then Mike.
It's not him. The guy that played Bane is this guy, but the Ultimate Solution.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong.
I know, looking for Big Sky. Big Sky.
It was like 93.
Yeah.
It was that weird time frame.
Early 90s, yeah, around then, but like, yeah. What pro wrestler helps Mark Maron get into shape on a season 3 episode of Maron? That's your movie TV question of the week. The last one didn't count, because that was a WCW question. So, haha.
Dude, I never watched the show, Scott, so I'm hoping you come through on
Yeah.
this. I know about it, but I never watched it.
Good show.
Yeah,
Shout out to Mark Maron. His podcast just ended.
There's no way I can ask like the years this series ran. No.
If everyone agrees, sure. Eric, Jacob, any qualms?
I mean, I don't have it, but I don't think it would matter.
It's fun.
All right. Eric says, "Screw you."
I think Jacob's the only one I
Hey,
saw
you come-
write everything down. So,
5, 4, 3, 2. Eric, can I give the current company? Would you like that?
Yeah.
Sure.
No one's finding. All right. A current WWE
no,
star.
Wait, hold on. Because now I just picked somebody that's dead. So now you make it sound like they're alive.
Well, yeah, I did just say they're current WWE star.
Yeah, you just say current. So
So
I'm gonna,
it's not. You're telling me it's not the ghost of Paul Bearer? Like
It's not.
Okay.
He's in the video game, so why not?
Yeah, that's why.
So
Oh, yes.
I'd be so upset.
My voice just cracked.
all right, whatever. I got somebody. It's a name.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm looking at Big Sky Facts. They debuted in February of '93.
Yeah.
Would last until October of '93. All right, wasn't around that long.
So
But
he did
still,
WCW Pro, and then I think a couple of clashes.
hold on. Worldwide, Saturday night, Power Hour.
Did he do a clash?
Or maybe he didn't.
Like a tag? Had to have been like a
Oh,
tag.
maybe not. No, I'm not getting any clashes here.
You
So
probably
I
got
get Tom Green
got-
on the phone. He's got a
I'm
Okay.
telling you.
to do.
2, 1. Hands down. And everyone watch. We're not talking about the Bum Bum song guy. Eric.
I said Sheamus because of his training videos.
Hey. Jacob.
L.A. Knight.
Yeah. Mike.
So I really wanted to say, by the way, Scott, he's a Chicago guy, so CM Punk.
And Scott.
Well, since the last answer was Big Sky, I thought maybe it was his little brother Scorpio Sky.
Oh, or
Hey,
Skylar.
guess what? Good logic, Mike. Getting a point. It is CM Punk. I didn't think it was Chicago, though, but I guess that makes sense that you could go to the same gym. All right,
Yeah.
I never thought about that. Yeah.
I was also
Yeah.
thinking Chavo Jr. because of the glow connection.
So the episode is kind of slightly old because you know who leads into CM Punk? Colt Cabana. They were still friends at that point.
Oh,
Cabana's on the episode as well. Yeah. Hey, we're on the Who Dis question of the night. This one's a little bit different, though. I'm going to show you a photo of a stable. I want all their singles names.
Big Sky.
So this is obviously a stable you might know of, but I want the singles names. And also, I will say this. I'm not looking for the name Kurgan. So I want a different name besides Kurgan as well.
Do you need the gentleman in the hat on the far end?
Yes. Yes, so this will be WWT rules if no one gets it, but there is a name for that dude as well. So 4 names we're looking for.
Do they have to be in order?
No, I won't hold that against you. So as long as you have the 4 correct names. Now, there is other names you technically can say because there is other members, but these were kind of the main ones. This new Canada Dry with just a splash of cherry. Not bad.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, I've had that before. It's not bad.
Yeah. All right, let me know if you need any more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go with Eric.
Nope.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
He's like, I ain't even gonna try. I ain't even gonna try.
All right, fair enough. Jacob?
The Commandant, the Interrogator, Recon, and Sniper.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna put it like this. Scott and Mike, can you match what he just said?
I got 2 out of the 4.
And Scott.
Ready? So I'm gonna flip it, but this is I fucked up. I didn't put Commandant. I put the Commander. So I know I'm gonna be off there. It's probably not gonna be good enough. I put the Interrogator. Recon spelled a different way, I guess, and Sniper.
Yeah, I feel like I can only accept Commandant.
I got the Commandant and Interrogator. I forgot Recon and Sniper.
Yeah, it's Recon and Sniper. Of course, what is it? Recon is Bo Buchanan. Future Bo Buchanan, yeah. So, yeah, Southern Crew now with double digits as well with their 10th point there. We'll go to number 11. Chad Gable has held WWE Tag Title with Jason Jordan, Otis, and who?
By the way, that was a really good pull. Congratulations, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, nice job.
Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah. There's also the very brief, what is it?
Cyrus?
Oh, no, Cyrus, yeah. Well, everyone knows kind of Cyrus on Palace. There's one in the mask that's also Mantar within a very brief.
Oh, yeah.
Tank.
Oh.
Did you say Tank?
Tank. Yeah, there you go.
Am I coming all good?
See.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're good now. 5, 4,
Red Heart.
3, 2, 1. Jacob, what you got?
Robert Roode.
Eric.
Bobby Roode.
Mike.
Glorious.
And Scott.
Also have Bobby Roode.
Yeah, Bobby, Robert, that's all good, as you said. All right, so keeping scores like that. Who is the only person Karrion Kross has had a singles match against on a WWE PLE? Not referring to any kind of NXT shenanigans. Just to clarify that, talking WWE. Lobster head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, okay, that was really nice. Ben's down. What you got, Mike?
The other of the Banger brothers, McIntyre.
Hey, now. And Scott.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre. I'll go ahead and flex Extreme Rules 2022.
There's 2 of them. There's also Crown Jewelry match.
I was going to say,
Eric?
Crown Jewel was the other one.
Drew
Hang on,
McIntyre.
And Jacob.
In a strap match, Drew McIntyre.
There we go.
That sounds naughty. I'm going to Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Hey, up next, Price is Right rules. Closest not going over unless you know the exact number. How long was Rob Van Dam's ECW TV title reign? So again, closest not going over because JPO is not doing math unless you know the exact number. Then that will also obviously get you one. Or
All right.
multiple people. Depends. This could be a potential 1 point though here.
Do you need just like? I'm not even gonna ask.
Oh yeah, don't because I don't know what you're gonna ask. Yeah, how many days? I don't want hours or minutes. Very confused. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start back at the top and keep track. Eric.
Probably overshot at a say 505.
All right, you did not overshoot it, Jacob.
Said 1 year, 11 months, 3 days.
How many days is that, dude? Yeah, I said I'm not doing that. How many days is that?
What is it?
Yeah, what'd you say, Jacob? You did make it simple.
1 year, 11 months, 3 days.
All right, let me Google it.
Well, what? 365 times 2 minus like 27.
Yeah, but you got 28
Depends
days.
on what month you're talking about.
Yeah. That could be the issue.
Those 11 months can all be a February.
Yeah.
You're the only one whose mind's out this way, I bet you, by the way.
Well, I have a logic to this. I'll explain it in a minute.
Yeah, no, I know your logic. That 1 year. Sorry, 1 year, 11 months. 1 second. I only put 1 month there. I'll have you in 1 second.
Damn.
No, that ain't right. Crap is going on.
Oh, that was during a leap year, wasn't it?
The solstice hit, and all right, yeah, this ain't helping me out.
Well, mine ain't gonna matter. I undershot way bad. I'm 275.
Oh, that's
All
why.
right, man. What do you got? What do you got, Mike?
His logic is it was right under 2 years, and so 2 years being 730 days or whatever.
All right, I'm gonna split. Yeah. Well, I guess since you had different answers, only one person get the point. Regardless, Skeleton would have gotten the point because you did go over. It's just 7 even. So yeah.
Okay.
So kind of regardless, that will still be a 1 pointer to Skeleton, whether it was Eric or Jacob that got it.
Yeah, it was right under 2 years.
Yeah, according to Cage Match and everything, it's an even 700 day. That's why I said potentially could be more than one of you that got it if anyone remembered. All right, Activity Guys at the Beach. Oh, okay. What's up?
I was just saying my logic was that Bill Alfonso mentioned it in a promo of One Night Stand, and I'm like, if I can remember that amount of time.
Oh, yeah. My logic is think like everyone else and just give me days. The best United States represented Team WCW and WCW is outsider / NWO. So 3 names. Yeah, so again, it's hard to say no again what months. Well, yeah, so about 703, which means he technically would have went over. But regardless, Eric did go under, less under than Scott, more less under. Well, and then Mike just went over. So in the end, it would have even out the same, whether or not Jacob nailed it or not. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time for Eric. I believe his first.
Didn't mean to make things confusing. I'm sorry.
No,
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm impressed that you remembered that Alfonso said that. Like that's a pull to remember but I remember him doing it because he was walking around the ring, hitting every note on it.
4, 3, 2. Paul's a really nice guy, but his gimmick didn't know the shit out of me, to be honest with you. Hands down. Eric, give it to me.
I said Lex Luger, Giant, and Roddy Piper, but barely.
That is
Piper doesn't matter.
That is a very soft maybe, Eric. Jacob.
Sting, Lex Luger, and Randy Savage.
That is a very big maybe / yes. That's not.
Lex Luger, Sting, Randy Savage.
And Mike.
the first Mattel 3-pack of figures my son and I ever bought. Sting, Macho Man, and Lex Luger.
Oh, that's a cool 3-pack. I don't know if I saw it. Nice.
Oh, they got
But
the
yes,
big-
those three that they said, yeah, Sting, Mach, and the Lugs. What was Jeff Cobb known as in Lucha Underground?
Ooh, we just found where this is streaming, by the way. So if you haven't watched it, we can hook you up.
What about this?
There's like an app I never heard of, and it's got Lucha Underground for free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it the Tubi?
No, it's off of Tubi. It's like Cinephile or Cineview or something like
Okay.
that. Cineverse.
5, 4,
Just watching
3,
it. Yes.
2, 1. Oh, where the scores go? Oh, they're over here. Jacob, what you got?
The monster Matanza Cueto.
Alrighty, Eric.
I just wrote Matanza Cueto.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Scott.
Yeah, I don't know my Lucha Underground. Man of the Islands.
Oh, you
Mike?
gotta watch it, dude. You gotta watch Lucha. Matanza Cueto.
Yeah, but that was a Cueto, not a Yo. So, yeah. That is still a very close game here. Going to question number 16. Ring of Honor alumni James Muratato is better known as what in WWE and ECW? 2 different possible answers you can give me. Yeah, see? Not too deep cutting.
Why am I blanking? This is awful. Oh, there.
All right, see if you pull who this is. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike, what you got?
Changed that last second. I think I needed to. Nunzio.
And Scott?
Yeah, it came to me last second too. I was Little Guido.
Yeah.
And Eric?
No, I said Joey Mercury.
And Jacob?
Nunzio.
Yes, Nunzio / Little Guido, I believe his real name, James Muratato during his Ring of Honor run.
I pulled in my gym a bunch when the wrestling shows were run back before in my church, and apparently super nice guy, but legit tough.
No, it's very nice. I randomly had a guy at a show once who was like, "Oh, you like wrestling? I'm friends with Nunzio." He handed me the phone, and it was a slightly awkward because again you can tell he was just like, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" And I was like, "Hey, not much, Nunzio. The fuck do I say? I don't know. Cool."
Yeah, but that shooter gimmick was real, man. Look
he's that like, hey, gotcha. Who did Wade Barrett defeat to win the 2015 King of the Ring? This person thought they were going to win, but then Wade was like, "I've got some bad news for you." Thank you. My impressions are here on that.
This is all you, Scott.
I gotta change question 18. And then spelled it. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, Scott, did you?
I know.
So
Did you?
technically he defeated a couple people, but in the finals I believe it was Neville.
Well, to win, yeah. I mean, you know what I mean. Screw you, Scott. I'll give it to you now. Mike,
I'm glad you got that because I put Kofi. I couldn't remember.
Maybe
Eric,
in the
Neville.
and Jacob.
Neville.
See,
Woo-wee. Keeping it tight ski with Neville there. Going to your 18th question. What 2004 WWE pay-per-view featured matches like Daniel Puder versus Michael Zanin, John Cena versus Jesus, Funaki versus Spike, and JBL versus Booker T versus Eddie Guerrero versus Undertaker. Those are some of the matches you'll find on this pay-per-view. What pay-per-view is this?
like a Dixie dog fight.
Maybe, maybe not.
I always thought
You
that
have to
was
watch this pay-per-view to find out.
TNA.
At who?
At TNA, a Dixie dogfight, a jab at
No, but 04's too soon for that joke.
no. She took over at the tail end of 2002 because that whole rehab. Oh yeah, they were.
She's around.
Yeah, the
They
Carters-
never trotted her out at first. They didn't trot her out till like later.
No, but Vince knew who was running the show.
Alright, none of us did. Vince, you're weird. It's like you did some weird stuff. Hey, thanks for watching, by the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric.
I said No Mercy.
I'll show you no mercy. Jacob.
The end is here. Armageddon.
Mike.
I got it wrong. You got it right. I put No Mercy, but it was
And Scott.
I was thinking.
Stole my line. I was ready to say, "The end is here." Armageddon.
Armageddon, though. Yeah, Sue, got it. It was Armageddon, the bottom row.
Man,
Getting it there.
partner.
Your penultimate question, potentially, though. Who knows? We're going to overtime. Who was the first to challenge for the WWF Intercontinental title at a WrestleMania? What if Steven Chamber? That's a new name. Hope you're watching and enjoying.
I like these early '80s questions. I'm gonna go '70s,
4,
'40s.
3.
Extension?
Yeah, I should go do more 70s.
Wait,
I
my
don't dip often.
WWE really
Sorry,
has
second.
really changed the zeitgeist of wrestling fans' mind to where pre 1985 nobody like
It
thinks
doesn't exist. It
it's
doesn't
gone.
exist.
And Triple H,
There's no
is-
wrestling.
I think he's really trying to bring that back. That's why there's the posters in the
4,
background and stuff.
3, 2, 1. Lock it in, Eric. You squeaky marker. Jacob, what you got?
Another one bites the dust. Junkyard Dog.
That sounds illegal. And Eric?
I don't want to show it. It's not that.
Mike?
I'm wondering now because you got me really thinking. You may be right, and I may be wrong. I thought it wasn't until number 2 against George Steele, but George Steele.
No, it was-
And then what you got, Scott?
So yeah, I was thrown off by the way the question was worded, but I went with Junkyard Dog.
How are you throwing out by the question?
Well, because like the first to challenge at a WrestleMania, like if you would have just asked who challenged at WrestleMania 1, but like
no, I just want you to think about it. I just don't want to give it away.
line at WrestleMania 1 because
I don't think
I didn't want to be a dead giveaway. It's Junkyard Dog. Junkyard Dog's the answer.
oh, okay.
who was the champ?
Greg
Valentine.
Valentine.
It's
I only know that because
Yeah.
of the WrestleMania trading cards that I had.
Yeah, I knew the champ. I forgot
And I
the
like your
challenge.
theory of nothing happened before WrestleMania because I was born the day after WrestleMania. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
everything
And then
exists.
just to quickly defend the question, I just didn't want to give it away that it was the first Mania. I wanted you to think. Could it be
No,
the second? Could it be the
Oh, you
third?
made me think.
I had a movie question before that was who played the female in Basic Instinct 2. And we both were like, well, it can't be Sharon Stone because that's too obvious. But it was Sharon Stone. Trivia tries to mind fuck.
You tripped me, totally tripped me up, so that works.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
What was the tag team name of Andre the Giant and Haku? 1 point difference here. This could be the question that settled it all. We'll find out very soon. What up? I know.
The correct answer is 2 men I don't want to meet in a back alley.
Or in
Oh no,
White
not sure by the way. Andre got so, but Haku, just don't be a dick, and he's the sweetest guy ever. I
Yeah,
love
yeah, just-
Haku.
But when he gets like rage,
Oh yeah, no. I'm just saying, you don't want to be on his bad side in a dark alley. But if you're not like against him or anything,
or messing with any of his buddies or anything.
absolutely, yeah, no. Literally, one of my favorite people I've met. Haku's in like the top 10, 5, 4. I think he thought I was someone else, though. To be honest with you, 2, 1, Ben's down. Let's go with the opposing team, Mike
The Colossal Connection.
and Scott
Yes, the Colossal Connection.
and Eric.
No, with the Faces of Fear.
And what you got, Jacob?
The Colossal Connection.
Super tight game, but in the end, your winners and new tag team champions of the world. The belts are in the mail. Just keep looking for them. Scott and Mike will pick up the W here tonight. The two-man bump, TMB. Still, it's a great game, though, guys. 24-26. They kept it tight all the way to the very end. Mike, Scott, the floor is yours. Now we'll have to set up some challenges for you, at some point in the future. So, any plugs, parting words?
I want to give Scott the go home. So I'm going to say, guys, awesome. Some deep cut pulls. Jacob, I'm actually really impressed with the Bill Alfonso. Like, that's hitting me. But yeah, this is great. And pumped to always team with my buddy. Check out the podcast, Get to Know, on all the audio and video platforms. Get to Know Salvation Army is what you may have to search. Coming up in 2 weeks is Tony Chimmel. I have Tony Chimmel on the podcast, and he's got some amazing stories about his time with Gorilla Monsoon, literally growing up down the street from Gorilla Monsoon, and him and Joey Morella growing up together, and what it was like to go over to the Monsoon household for barbecues and stuff, and just amazing story. So check that out in 2 weeks, but you can see the back catalog. I got Jeff Jarrett, I've got Bryce Remsburg, a bunch of wrestling related people and not wrestling people with NASA engineers, football players, a whole bunch of stuff. So check that out. But I want to wish massive luck to our boy Scott going into Fanatics Fest tomorrow. I want him to represent the wrestling trivia community great. I want him to kill it. I want him to come home with $1 million, and I want at least $50 out of that. But just to have an amazing experience and to actually live out some dreams that we all have. The Buzzard household's going to be rooting you on for sure.
I appreciate that. Thank you. And first off, great match, guys. The Commandant, man, I forgot all about that. So nice job with that one. But yeah, I stay tuned to Fanatics Fest, I guess, all weekend long. It's not like gonna air anywhere, but it'll just be all over social media, I guess. So, but I'll just be sure if I can't meet like Tom Brady and Gronk in baseball, basketball, football, whatever, I'll throw out a challenge to come on here and challenge us in wrestling trivia. All right.
Right.
But
Great for the views, so do that.
And what's that?
That would be great for the views, so do that.
Oh yeah, got to make it happen. I don't know. I'll talk to iShow Speed. Maybe I'll try to network for us here.
24/7 champion, bring them on.
Mike, you're a great partner. We keep the undefeated streak alive, so look forward to more of these matches. And happy to be here, guys.
The opponent team, guys. There's a reason you were the first ever champs. There'll never be another set of first ever champs here. You guys are both fantastic at what you know. Jacob, of course, you've been killing it in singles as well as teams here. So, floor is yours. Plugs, parting words.
Well, congratulations, guys, and well deserved. That was a great job on your part. It hurts to lose, but at the same time, like, there'll be another chance, and we'll come after those belts again.
Yeah, we're still the first, the longest, not the tallest. Definitely, I'm not very tall. I don't know how tall Jacob is, but couldn't happen to nicer guys. Mike and Scott are great. They earned it. They also won their tournament. We won our tournament way back, a long time ago. But I'm happy for them. I can help to be disappointed. My burden was too much to carry for Jacob tonight, but some nights it's not. So we'll see. We'll be back. But in the meantime, get your rest. Defend those titles or don't. We didn't much. We defended once, but we're still here. That was fun. So thanks for having me.
Thanks for you guys. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate everyone in the chat watching. Like, subscribe. We love you more than you'll ever know. Is that right, Jim?
Thank you.